video found you, it's because Spirit has led you here. This is a sign that you have been looking for. So if you've been looking for some guidance or clarity, maybe even reassurance or signs around a specific situation, Spirit led you here for that reason. So welcome to Sacred Knowledge Tarot, my beautiful friends. My name is Ria, and I'm so happy that you're here today. This is a collective reading. It is going to be for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are showing up, here is when you're meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is Spirit brought you here for. So I'm going to start with 3 spirit animal cards. These animals are coming forward for you with some guidance around your specific situation. This could be love related. This could be career related. This could be, your personal life, your projects, your physical health, whatever it is. Spirit is coming forward today. So we are receiving the Parrot King. So the Parrot King is coming forward. You may have seen a parrot somewhere. This is a confirmation. It's bringing a message of silent communication. Someone is trying to tell you something important. Listen to their words, but also be aware of what isn't being said. So this is where you want to tune into your senses, right? Your sensory ability, and feel into the things that are being unspoken. So once again, someone is trying to tell you something important. Listen to their words, but also be aware of what isn't being said. Body language, the communication they give you with their eyes, right? So there's something here that is being reflected back to you. Next, we have the Frog King. You may have seen a frog recently. Confirmation again. So it is bringing you a message about transformation. Embrace the change that's coming your way. It will lead you to become the person you are meant to be. So once again, embrace the change that's coming your way. It will lead you to become the person you were meant to be. Okay, so there's changes coming in. Don't be afraid of them. They're actually leading you towards what is meant for you. And your 3rd spirit animal card is the Peacock Queen. So you may have seen a peacock feathers, right? These could be, animal charms. These could be images in books, in paintings, right? So the Peacock Queen is bringing a message about, time for you to shine. Even if you don't normally seek the spotlight, be bold right now. Now is the time for you to take center stage. So once again, even if you don't normally seek the spotlight, be bold. Now is the time for you to take center stage. Okay, so you're meant to express yourself, and you're meant to actually observe your surroundings as you are expressing yourself and see what kind of energies are communicating and interacting with you. Okay, so those are your 3 spirit animal cards. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards as well. So I feel that the number 333 has been coming up for some of you. Maybe you've been seeing it on a clock, and I'm getting 3:33 a.m. being an hour which you wake up. I feel you may have been having sleeping difficulties recently because of some sort of heavy weight that you're carrying around a specific situation. So they want you to lighten the load here. Right? Some of you might be waking up due to stress, right? So work on rituals or practices that calm your nervous system as you're falling asleep. So we're getting the 8 of Swords. Some of you might be feeling stuck in a situation, or you feel that it's out of your hands, out of your control. And maybe you're not seeing something or hearing something, or the information that you're requiring right now, or guidance that you feel is necessary, you're not receiving it. It feels like you're blocked out or shut out, but you're actually not. Spirit wants you to understand that you're incredibly intuitive, that you don't have to look for this external to yourself, and rather you're going to find it within yourself. So they want you to quiet the noise of all these things that are making you feel trapped. I feel these are thoughts, things that happen in our mind, the stories that play over and over again, the words that people have said, people's opinions, judgments, all kinds of things. Clear that energy out. This is you reclaiming your power. So that is the 8 of Swords. We have the Hermit card. It's definitely time for you to tune out the noise. It's time for you to go inward and work from the inside out. Okay, so, sometimes we just have to shut out the noise of the world. the noise of our busy lives and focus on ourselves, right? Our self-care, our physical body, our mental health. Now is the time for you to focus here. This is going to be really important for your life journey and your path ahead. Now, the Hermit card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Hangman card. So there's something here that you're not seeing. There's something here that is showing up in a way that you're not recognizing. And what Spirit is trying to do here is encourage you to shift your perspective or your focus or look through a different lens here, because whatever it is that you are seeking is already within your frequency and vibration. Like, it's already surrounding you. It is there for you, but what's happening is there is a disconnect from it, or there's too many things blocking you from it. Okay, so things are about to clear up here. What feels upside down is about to be right side up. Another major arcana card here, everyone. So, I feel that some of you are going through big life events, changes, transformations right now, and they want you to hold strong as you're moving through them. You are going to overcome the challenges. Know that. Everything is temporary. This too shall pass. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So make sure you share with me in the comment section below. So we have the number 8. We also have the number 16 and the number 17. All right, so these are number frequencies, light codes that are connecting you to this energy. So you might be seeing these numbers around either individually or in a sequence somewhere. Okay, they're just connecting you to you and your higher self and your connection with Spirit through this reading. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass it along to someone that might need to hear its message. So the 8 of Swords, you are not stuck here, my friends. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. The life experiences we have, even right now, if you're going through a difficult experience and you feel stuck within it, it is only temporary. We're only passing through them. There's a lot that we learn through the challenges that we face. There's a lot that we learn through the things that we feel stuck in. And I feel that what's happening is you are reclaiming your power within the experience you're having, especially if it feels difficult, especially if it feels like your hands are tied, it's out of your control. Surrender the outcome to the divine. Let it go. Let Spirit take care of it. I feel sometimes we try a lot of different things to fix something, fix ourselves, fix someone else, fix the situation, and we get into this like messy energy. And, when it doesn't work, and it doesn't work a few times, you might have tried different things and it hasn't worked. We feel like stuck there. And, I feel that you're not happy. Wherever you are, I don't think you're happy. Those of you that are here within this collective. Okay, and that might not resonate for some of you, but I'm definitely seeing someone that wants something different, that desires, something different, something more. And perhaps you're not sure exactly how to find it. Spirit is actually showing you the way here. You're already within the experience you desire to have. It's just there's a lot of things that are in the way of you seeing it. So I want you to go your mindscape. I want you to think about the things you desire. I don't want you to think about the things that are causing problems for you. Like, when we focus way too much on the negative things, we start to experience more negative things, and we get really good at experiencing negative things because that's what our focus is on. What happens is our, mind sends signals to our subconscious. So if we're thinking negative things, we're only thinking about problems. It sends that signal to our subconscious, and our subconscious is like, oh, that's important for you. So let's start to set that reticular activating system, our radar system, to look for these things that are connected to this energy that you're focusing on. So then we start to create a reality, and that's reflected back to us, because that is what our subconscious is looking for. And sometimes we don't even know that that's what's happening, and that's what we're creating. So this is where mindset is going to be incredibly important here, everyone. And mindset, it's the way that you look at the world, the way that you show up in your world, that creates your world. And I feel some of you are very aware of this, and you're living a life where there's a lot of abundance around you, and you have broken free from the things that have held you back or kept you stuck. So if that's you, share with us how you did that. What is your story? How were you able to break free from some of the things that held you back? Right? What Spirit is doing right now, this video is coming in as a sign for you because you asked for it. So we're synchronizing today. There's a purpose and a reason why you're here, and there's a purpose and a reason why I'm here bringing you this message, right? And the signs are also around you. So you might be, connecting with people that feel stuck, that share their story about being stuck. They're kind of down in the dumps. They have a lot of drama. You might be seeing a theme of this in a movie, right? You might be seeing people breaking free from something, right? This could be from a habit, from a person, a toxic energy in an environment, right? Many different ways, even an unhealthy lifestyle, right? And you might be seeing someone that has changed your life so much. Like right now, I'm seeing this online with some of the workout people that have videos, because I'm trying to create my workout channel. So I want to see what kind of a theme, what kind of a vibe I'm going for. And I'm hearing some of their stories where they broke free and took control of their life, stepped into their power, directed their energy where it was important, but it was through a choice. So here I feel there's a crossroads. Some of you are in the midst of making a choice, and perhaps you've been in the midst of making this choice for a very long time, stuck there in that space, afraid to actually step out of whatever this discomfort is. There's discomfort here, and maybe you're comfortable in this discomfort because it's familiar. And that fear of the unknown, the fear of the change that comes with getting out of this place can be overwhelming, right? And, I feel what it is that you need to do, but you're looking for some sort of a sign to confirm this. And maybe you're also looking for a guarantee or certainty that the path ahead is meant for you, or it's going to work out. I want you to know that it is for you. It is going to work out. Yes, you're going to have to put a little bit more energy and effort into breaking free from this. And maybe the path ahead, the immediate ahead, isn't going to be roses. That, this peeling away of the old is going to be, it's going to need a little bit of work, right? It is, yes, that fear is very real, but you can't let that fear get in the way. You have to let that go. The fear doesn't have to be completely gone. It can be sitting beside you. You can feel it. You can sense it. It can be there, but it doesn't mean it has to take the wheel of your life and dictate your actions, dictate your decisions. So this is where you're taking full control and you're tuning out the noise, the things that people are saying. I'm getting someone that's worried about what the neighbor will think, or this is something that a parent told you. Right? What will people think? Who cares what people think? People think things all day long. A lot of times they're not even thinking about you. So let that go and do what it is that you need to do in your life right now in order to be within the experience that feels right for you. Right? It's about you. It's not about them. Right? And sometimes it's so overwhelming. Like what I'm getting here is this external energy, either through a person, many people, or some other kind of an energy that is just weighing you down. It doesn't have power over you unless you give it power, right? So I feel there's a lot of opportunities for you to break free, especially if you're feeling this, like feeling deep down in yourself, like something has to change. And maybe you are looking for answers or guidance external to you through other people, when deep down inside, you know what it is that you have to do. So they just want you to take that step. They just want you to not be afraid to do what it is that you need, you know that you need to do, right? So infinity symbols, we've got skulls here in the card. These are all going to be symbols, signs, patterns that you're going to see in your life. These could be like on doors. This could be, the number 8 on an address and a phone number. This could be the infinity symbol, which is the shape of an 8, and skulls. right? Skulls are darker energy. Skulls sometimes represent death, right? In this card, I feel it's the death of the old. It is a version of yourself that you have outgrown. And, you know, this noise outside of you. So I feel whenever I look at this card, this is someone that is not allowing anything external to them to have power over them. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind. It's like, okay, I'm not going to focus on this. Instead, I'm going to tune into the energies and I'm going to tune into myself. And this is the Hermit card. This is you coming back home to yourself, reconnecting with you, your physical body, your mental health, your mind, your imagination, your heart, and the way that your body, you know, moves through this earthly realm, the things that it does. So this is that major divine order and rebalancing that is happening within your own soul. And I feel this is required right now. And, you know, maybe you're really busy and you haven't had time for yourself. You know, maybe you haven't made time to even eat properly. You haven't slept. You know, all these things that can sneak in and take us off our path and disconnect us from who we are, from spirit, from the experiences we desire to have. So right now I feel this feels like a detox. So some of you might be detoxing right now, or you've changed your diet to take in more nutrients, more, you know, things that help heal your body. I'm seeing an exploration here and you're very quiet about it. This is not a noisy energy. It's very quiet. It's subtle. And I feel that some of you are being asked to tap into the subtleties and the things that you normally don't focus on. So, you know, because we got this card here, silent communication, I feel silent communication is coming through the Hermit card. That there's more you're going to see without focusing on the noise. There's more that you're going to see than, you know, taking things for face value. I feel actions are going to speak louder than words. You know, body language, the ways the eyes are communicating to you. I feel you have this ability to sense others. Some of you are empaths out there and you can pick up on the emotions and the feelings of others and just, you know, external energies, you're able to pick up on them. And sometimes they're overwhelming and you have to create peace and calm within your nervous system in order to balance this out. So I feel what's happening here for some of you is you are being encouraged to create balance and peace within yourself as you're moving through something that might be difficult. And this is creating uncertainty. This is creating doubt. This is creating fear. And this is something that is an instant that we immediately start to feel. It's something that we gradually build into. It's something that we have to cultivate on the daily by practicing it every single day. You know, this could be meditation for 5 minutes a day. And, you know, for me, it is when I'm stressed out and I'm overwhelmed and I feel confused, I will do breathing exercises. I will listen to peaceful music and create this environment that feels peace and soothing for me. So that way I can bring my body and my mind, my nervous system to a place of calm so I can think more clearly. But we have to cultivate this. Sometimes we get so caught up in the noise that we're floating around, swirling around, not knowing exactly where we're going. And sometimes we think we know where we're going, but things are going wrong. So it's really important that you come back home to yourself, reconnect with your soul, you know, practicing grounding techniques, getting out in nature. You know, water energy is really good for some of us, right? A lot of us, I feel. And we got the moon, we've got moonlight. This person is wearing this dark cape. It's dark in this card other than the moonlight. So I feel that maybe you are experiencing a period of darkness in your life where you're floating through the shadows. There's a lot that is surfacing right now, a lot that you have to face, a lot that you have to deal with, a lot of emotional weight here. So, you know, when we go through this, we want to bring ourselves to a place of peace as we're moving through it. Right now, if this is what you're experiencing is shadows and darkness, you're meant to be there. There's something that you're learning through moving through this energy. You are supported at this time as you're moving through this, so don't be afraid. Don't let fear have the last say here. Okay, look fear dead in the eyes and move right through it. Whatever fear is, however it's showing up for you. And remember that you are divinely guided, you are divinely supported, and you are divinely protected. You're incredibly powerful, and this experience requires that you use more of your power. You apply more of your willpower, that you shine your light in the darkness. This moon is your light. It is illuminating your path. You have access to it. So, trust the process, trust yourself within that process. Everything is happening for your highest good. And whatever it is that you're moving through right now that you're looking for guidance around, it's a part of your soul's evolution, my friends. Okay, so don't ever be afraid here. I'm getting fear definitely coming up. And you're meant to shine. You're going through a major transformation. And sometimes we don't want to be in the spotlight or in the limelight or have attention on us. This doesn't mean that you're going to be in the spotlight or there's going to be a lot of attention. It's more about your awareness on you. Spirit is shining a spotlight to you on you. This is how they're showing it to me. So the Hangman card, I'm seeing a lot of release and letting go that is happening. And I feel those of you that are in the midst of making a big decision in your life, I feel this is a really important decision for you. This is why you're looking for some sort of guidance or spirit to bring you signs. The signs are coming in. So whatever it is that you're seeing in your life as a sign, like deep down inside that was from spirit, but there's almost like this doubt, like, what if it isn't? What if I'm wrong? Let that go. You're not wrong. That was a sign. It's not coincidence. Everything that is happening right now in your life, there's a purpose and a reason behind it. Okay? Trust that. Trust yourself as well. So right now, there's a release and shedding that is going on. And you are moving through a major transformation. And sometimes we have to dip down into the darkness, into the shadows in order to find ourselves. And sometimes we move through balanced energy or light energy to find ourselves. I feel we go through many different kinds of waves and we're constantly finding ourselves. And here, where there's confusion or uncertainty, Spirit is bringing clarity. Sometimes we want guarantees or certainties on the decisions that we're making. But right now, there are no guarantees. There are no certainties here. Everyone, you have to trust. You will have to have faith. Divine timing is also at play here. So any kind of constraints or expectation tied to time, let that go. Let that float into the universe and go where it may. And have faith that everything is happening in divine timing. When we set expectations, then we are disappointed when what we desire doesn't come in because we have this specific form that we want it to come in. So you want to let that go and allow yourself to be open and receptive as whatever is meant to come in the form that it does. When we have expectations or we put strings around our desires, our wishes, our prayers, and when it comes in, and it's not in the form we're expecting, we miss it. We don't see it. And Spirit is communicating. Spirit is sending you signs right now. So, sometimes we're fixated. Sometimes we have this certain idea of what it has to be. It isn't that way. It's different. It's actually better for you. Know that they're turning everything up, right side up for you. Things are going to be clear, and this person doesn't look stressed as they're hung upside down. They look like they're relaxed. They're enjoying the moment. They're not letting this feeling of being upside down disturb them. They're at peace with it. And this is what Spirit wants you to cultivate, is the peace within yourself as you're moving through whatever experience you're having. It's only temporary. It's not etched in stone. You're only passing through it, right? And when we ask for guidance and support, it comes in and Spirit does clear the path. But right now, if you're moving through a dark night of the soul experience, or just, one of those experiences that feel really challenging and tough to go through, wherever that experience might be for you, know that there's light coming in. Your spirit animals are guiding you at this time. So you know what? You might be seeing a parrot, a frog, a peacock. This might not be in animal form. It might be, online that you're seeing it. Like this might be someone that drew it. It might be on a piece of clothing. It might be a charm on a bracelet, right? So this is how they're showing up. And, I'm getting a boat. I don't know why there's a boat coming in, but I feel maybe you've been on a boat, right? And, this boat for some reason is letting you know that you can go from here to here, but you have to make the choice to get into the boat to go there, right? And, I feel you're ready for a different life or a different experience or a different outcome. So let all of that go and allow spirit to take care of it, but allow yourself to trust the process as you go through it. And, you know, the discomfort that comes from stepping outside of whatever it is that you're trying to come out of, you know, that discomfort, you know, stepping into the unknown, trust that spirit has your back. You don't have to be afraid here. And, you know, as you are moving along, things will make sense to you. All the pieces are going to fall to place, and you're going to understand everything for what it is and why it's happening. And you're basically stepping into your higher purpose, your higher calling through this. Okay, so they're wanting you to own this power, own this time. So I'm going to now pull a soul mirror oracle for you. This is spirit reflecting to you what you need to know through your reality, through this card. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you today. So we are getting here, my friends, is transformation. You are going through a transformation. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. It's where the caterpillar is turning into the butterfly. And some of you are in that process that, you know, in that icky gooey, you know, inside that cocoon phase. So repressed and activated. Is your transformation repressed or activated? Find your wings. You're meant to find your wings at this time. This is what it says on the card. So let's read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. So transformation, this is a time of deep transformation and cellular level soul activation for you. Your body may feel unsteady, your mind confused, and your spirit distanced. Take care of yourself and trust the process. The world eagerly awaits your rebirth. And know that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You are the universe. Allow time to rest, recuperate, and surrender to this process, even though it may seem or feel difficult. Give yourself grace and nurture yourself during this time of important growth. Allow any fears to pass through and slip away. They will certainly pass with your love and understanding. They will shift with ease because you honor who you are becoming. You will experience life as though through a new filter. Your senses will be heightened, your perspective will be changed. Your relationships may shift and the world around you will be different to how you once saw it. See this as a blessing, as an indication of how much progress you've made toward your true self and everything you have to offer. The world is waiting for you, my friends. I do have a reflection prompt. This is a journaling prompt, so you can use this. So in what ways have you already noticed shifts in your perspective, your relationships, or how you perceive the world around you? How can you create space for rest and self-compassion as you move through this transformative process? What are some signs that you are making progress towards embracing your true self? So you are going through a major transformation. Allow it to happen. Trust in the process of this transformation. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal this reading, this energy for you with an angel number. 5656 rewards are coming. You are going to be rewarded. Your life is going to be rewarded here. So you are manifesting very quickly at this time. There's going to be a lot of professional growth in your life. Significant change is coming in, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor, my friends. So get ready for this. This is incredibly powerful. Some of you might be resonating with the angel or the colors of yellow and gold here. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.